What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and today is we're getting close to the end of October. So been back from the Dirt Track Championship for a couple weeks now. That didn't go great for us, but that's all right. Car came home in one piece for the most part. So our goal today is to get things unloaded and washed and start going through the car so we can get ready for the Duel in the Desert down in Las Vegas, which is here in a couple weeks. So the new job and stuff has made scheduling time to work on the race car really tough. So the car's been sitting in the trailer for a week now, and time to get it unloaded, time to get it washed up and start doing prep. On another good note, I also will be dropping my truck off tonight to get a new catalytic converter put in it because of when it got stolen earlier this year. So that's all fun and wonderful. So be playing musical cars and trying to get things prepped so that we can get ready to go on a long trip. So let's get to work. Alrighty, guys, so not sure how much of all of that unloading you saw, because by the time I walked up to the camera it was dead, but I was having some issues. My little wooden ramps that I use were well, one of them was stuck underneath the bird cage on the right rear of the car, and both rear tires were flattened, so it was sitting on top of those blocks. But of course, I can't really get to that right rear tire to air it up without pulling the car back a little bit, and then it was stuck on a block, and so yeah, that was just terrible. And then, of course, it started coming out at a weird angle and moved it over. So I got it jammed in there. I ended up needing somebody to help me. Got the roommate to help me kind of drag the rear end over. But anyways, that was that. So in the past, you guys might have noticed that I usually struggle after I clean the car off. I usually struggle to get the car back in the garage unless I fire it up and drive it in. Well, right now it is 10:30 at night and I can't fire it up and drive it in. But I also don't have anybody around to help me push the car into the garage. So I got tired of dealing with all that stuff and I came up with this idea. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I'm hoping this will work. I went and got me a Harbor Freight winch and I'm going to put it up on this here post. Just clamp it there. My pieces of all thread are extremely long for this, but they were basically just a section of all thread cut in half, or two of them cut in half. And clamped it on here. I'm hoping to be able to winch the car that is parked right outside this door in with that, hopefully save myself lots of frustration. So no, I know and understand that that's not what this is here for. But with a 2,400 pound car, I don't think there's going to be an issue. I guess we're about to find out. So, and it's a little bit off to the side, but that's okay. It'll still serve the purpose. So let's give this thing a shot and hopefully it works out. Well, all right. That worked. Found, I just happened to stumble across that Harbor Freight AC winch on Facebook Marketplace and picked it up, and I was like, man, this would work. And as you can see, it reaches and plug in just perfect right there for me. I want to figure out a better bolting system there, make it to where it fits better. But hey, that worked. I'm happy it seems to work well, and it seems to have worked without doing any damage to anything. So that's even better. Thank goodness for that. Now I have a solution for getting my car in here in a much quieter way, without, you know, I happen to make sure that my quad's out of the trailer, which I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when my truck isn't hooked up to the trailer's parked on my side yard, and when it's because of room, the quad stays inside the trailer, and I can't unload it. There's not enough room to, even if I left the room behind it to unload it out of there, there's not enough room to get around the trailer. It's a really tight fit. So pretty much the only time I can use the quad to push the car up in here is if everything's already out, right? So this is a nice little solution, you know, in the future, just in case something happens. I can winch it up into the garage, and I now have a slightly quieter way of doing it in the middle of the night, which, hey, you know, it's the small battles. It's the small battles. So car's in the garage. It is not 100% clean like I wanted it to be. I had to take a detour and do some work stuff, but she's been rinsed off at a minimum, and we can start really trying to dig into the car and get prepped. I'm not 100% sure, you know, if I did any major damage or anything when I spun myself and put myself into the mud pit. The car didn't feel like I did, but we'll go looking for those things. I have a couple weeks before the Duel in the Desert, and I don't have a whole lot of time off work, it seems, so we'll be doing everything that we can when we can. Pretty much all of the service items need to be done on this here race car. Oil change, transmission fluid, diff fluid, greasing, lubing, checking bearings, all of that stuff. She's had a season put on her, and it's time to go through that stuff before we go to Vegas. So that's going to be it for this video though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all you new subscribers as well. The last handful of videos have been kind of just thrown together with my new job change. I had to also track down some new technology. You probably noticed that the thumbnails in my last couple of videos have basically been non-existent because I don't have access to the program that I was using before, which is just Microsoft PowerPoint. I know that's just stupid, or not PowerPoint. Yeah, PowerPoint is what I've been using to make my thumbnails with. And I know it's just stupid not to have that on my own personal laptop, but it's something I didn't have. So something I need to download and do so that I can start making thumbnails. We'll see if this video has a thumbnail or not. At the time of making this, I still don't have access to PowerPoint to do that for you guys. So just getting stuff resituated for life, and hoping to continue motoring forward and adjust the schedule to the new job to make sure that I am able to get you guys content in a timely manner and things like that, right? So I had a nice system worked out with the last place of employment, and how that timing worked for me. Now it's new scheduling, so be flexible with me, guys. I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me, and all you new subscribers, and we're gonna continue to have lots of fun here. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns down below. Check out the Lumsden Motorsports Facebook page. My brother's not here, so keep the dirty side down, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.